Our next guests continually they work hard to provide this bold and compassionate programs to breast cancer survivors, really in Nebraska and Western Iowa.
That effort carries on throughout the holiday season. Project Pink is teaming up with area businesses to make the burden a little easier for those going through treatment.
Well, welcome from Project Pink, Cynthia and Dave Sturgeon. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you guys.
I love the pink accents. Can you lift your shoe up?
I know.
Maybe, he's got great socks.
We've got this, we've got the pink under the sweater. I love it.
Had to represent.
Yes.
Oh, he's all in on this.
Absolutely.
Remind our viewers what Project Pink is. We're very familiar. We love the organization, the concept.
Yeah, Project Pink started back in 2010 loosely, but basically we're an organization, to sum it up, about survivorship. So from point of diagnosis to end of life, we want to make sure that we're providing the tools and the network and the support to live their best life, whatever that is. So that's what we're about. And that's
So
what
let's
our
talk
programs
about that. Let's break down those programs a little bit more on the specifics.
So we have three major programs. One is our Helping Hand program. Our Helping Hand program helps people with financial assistance while they're going through treatment. We don't want people to have to decide whether they put food on their table or buy their medicine. That's one example that's very common.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of that. We will, at the end of this year, provide over 200 grants to individual people to help with that. Our second program is a beauty program. So we do survivor kits, which is a new thing for us this year, based on mode of treatment. So if someone's going through surgery or chemo or radiation, survivors got together and said, this is what we wish we would have known. And so we've put together those survivor kits, and those are being distributed throughout Nebraska and Western Iowa. And then of course our renewal program is, how do I move forward and how do I live and thrive and not just survive?
You really focus on survivorship.
We do.
It's really important to a lot of those women. What's your Care to Share Thanksgiving program? I know that's coming up right now.
It is. We're so excited about it. So this program will serve over 150 survivors. We expanded it this year. We're serving 3 times the amount we did last year. And it provides fellowship. Survivors will come together and share a meal over a luncheon on a Sunday, November 12th. And what's really great is these people get to go home with a fully catered meal from Whole Foods, and all they have to do is heat it up. So there's no fuss, no muss, it's convenient, not just from being able to spend time with your family, but also it takes a little bit of the financial stress away from them as well, because I don't know, last time we shopped for Thanksgiving, and good grief, it's not inexpensive, and you want to be able to do that.
So. And you are the president of this organization, right?
I am.
And you're the VP, Dave, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
I love that you're working together under that. What makes this program, Dave, so special, do you think?
The volunteers. And the volunteers come from and are part of the whole process. We have an outreach that touches people's lives, and what has motivated me and what's motivating us is the power that you see in people that see the opportunity and then go for it to help others. And it's been a heartwarming adventure for me watching Cynthia and Project Pink grow. And as cancer came back to us, then I felt like it was important for me to get more directly involved instead of just like holding Cynthia's coat while she's out there battling things. It was more important for me to get involved so that no matter what the result of our cancer situation, that Project Pink would go forward, and I'm dedicated to making sure that that happens. But it's the volunteers and the power of what you see in people pitching in. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, and there's so many people facing some challenges, and it doesn't discriminate. People with money, people without money, you know, different nationalities. Can you walk us through your battle, your journey?
Sure. Absolutely. I was diagnosed the first time in 2007. Was not caught early, but it was stage 3, so it wasn't metastatic. And then we got re-diagnosed last year, and unfortunately it came back, and it's quite extensive in my bones right now. And so it's not curable. we make decisions every single month on, you know, quality of life and treatment and what you have to do, and we're just focusing on living and making sure we have a good quality of life going forward.
Yeah,
So-
and you're still thinking about so many other people as you
Right,
go through
that's
this
so cool.
these challenging times too.
That is the, you know, for us, it is, I believe that we were put on, and I was put on this earth to help others. And so you can either wallow in it or you can get up and make a choice every single day
Right.
to live your best life. And for me, that's helping others.
Well,
So-
thanks for doing that.
an
You're
incredible
so strong.
perspective,
That's
yeah.
Thank you.
fantastic. How can people get signed up for the Thanksgiving program?
Great. They can go to our website, projectpink.org, and don't forget the D on the end of the word pink.
Yep.
And or they can call our office at 402-905-0691.
And two locations this year.
Two.
Absolutely, it's we were excited to expand to Lincoln because Lincoln was a target of ours
Yeah.
to for outreach,
Right.
and we've got locations where we're providing transportation clear out to Kearney.
Yep.
Yeah, you're providing so people can get there easier.
Absolutely.
Right.
Mhm.
Well,
Free of
thanks for all you
charge.
do. Congrats on your success with this program.
Thank you.
I think it's fantastic.
Thanks.
And much
you.
luck with your journey, your continued
Thank you.
journey.
Absolutely.
ProjectPink.org is the website. If you want to volunteer to help, if you know somebody who needs some of these services, it's a great place to start. Thanks,
Great.
guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lung